everybody! Hope you're having a cracking summer hauls. We're certainly having a great summer here in the CBBC office with shows like Officially Amazing, which is on next. And all this week we've been showing some very special World War I programming, including at 9 today, Harriet's Army, that 14-year-old girl and her group of pals who go looking for spies during World War I. It's excellent drama. You do not want to miss it. And speaking of things you don't want to miss, we've got the big performance at 8:30. If you want a little sneaky peek of it, look no further. Oh, looks like Ben's got some things to work out before the big performance. Will he manage it? Find out later on. But right now it's time for another Ben and Officially Amazing. Ben Shires is what I'm getting at. He's also called Ben. Good morning. We've got a load of your CBBC favourites and some very special shows coming up today, including the big performance. Today, they've got to come up with a catchy, morale-boosting tune for pop sensation Eliza Doolittle. And it's not long now to the big performance of the World War I commemorations. Will they get their act together in time? Tune in to find out. Also at 9, we have part 2 of brand new Harriet's Army. And if you missed the first episode, let me bring you up to speed. Britain has gone to war, and Harriet has got together a band of her misfit friends to help search for spies. It's thrilling, excellent stuff. And if you can't wait until later, here's a sneak peek. Find out what happens in brand new Harriet's Army today at 9. But right now, it's the big performance. Harriet's Army is up in just a second of the brand new episode, and if you're a fan of Horrible Histories, that is on later as well. Now, as we're looking back at the 100th anniversary of the First World War starting this week, Blue Peter are delving into what the soldiers used to eat during wartime. Here's a sneak peek. Of course, rationing was quite important because less food was being brought into the country and less stuff was being grown here at home, so things had to be spread out and saved. Not just food, clothes, petrol, different supplies. Today's question is, if you had to ration something, what would it be and why? Now, it's clearly going to be something that you love and you don't want to get rid of, but you're going to see less of because it'll be spread about, so you really have to think about this. CBBC at bbc.co.uk. What would you ration and why? We'll be taking a look at some of your emails a little later on, but right now it's time for brand new Harriet's Army. Horrible Histories is coming up next, but first, look who finally decided to show up!
You're right, Yonky Pip!
Why on earth is now the only time you've decided to rear your fuzzy head?
Well, I had to, didn't I, Chris? Terrible things happen when you're left alone, Chris. Terrible things.
Never mind. We've been asking you guys what you would ration. Like in the wartime, people would ration things that they wanted to savour and spread out. What would you pick and why? It's a tough one. You've got to pick stuff you love, but you
read them out then.
This one's from Ivory Polo Whale, and they say, I would ration watching TV.
Oh, yes, a good idea, that. Yeah, I think people watch too much TV these days. So ration watching TV. Watch TV a lot less and you'd be better off, cocker.
If they ration TV, we don't get as much work.
Watch more TV! In fact, tune into brand new Hacker Time starting on Monday morning at 9 a.m. only on the CBBC channel.
I knew you'd get it in somehow.
Special guest star Bobby Lockwood.
Yep, lovely man. Ginger Cycling Puma, hello. They say, I would ration my favourite teddy bear.
Yeah, it's a good idea, cocker. I mean, who'd spend all the time cuddling a daft teddy bear? It's pathetic, isn't it? I mean, who'd do that? Who would?
I love you, Lieutenant Shiny Sides. Mwah. No.
Chris, you're on telly. Used to. Oh!
And this one.
It's a long way down.
And this one is from Plum Rolling Firefly, and they say,
real name?
Probably. I would ration meat paste because if you eat too much, you get purple spots.
Chris, that is ridiculous. Look, I've got some meat paste here, and I'll eat it all now, but ideally in your single.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess I'll just look at you guys for a moment whilst he eats his lovely meat paste.
Oh, it's good, this meat paste, Chris. Let me just eat a bit more.
He's having a good time, apparently.
Let me just eat a bit more, Chris.
Can we all look at you yet?
Hang on, I just need a bit more paste, okay. Chris. Hang on.
Right.
Oh, it's good, this paste, Chris. I'm not even chewing it, it's that good. I'm just drinking it down. Drinking it right down, Chris. Oh, I've eaten loads of meat paste, Chris. Oh. What happened?
I think what happened is you took so long everyone forgot what the email even said.
No, what I did was I stuck all these on my face while you was in the close.
BBC.com.
And that fell down. Shambles, this. I
what would you ration and why? When I look at more of your suggestions after Horrible Histories. Diddy Movies is coming up next, guys, but to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the First World War starting, we are asking you, if you had to ration something, what would it be and why? It's a tough one, isn't it? Because it's something that you love, but you're going to have to spare out and see less of. So, Lemon Ice Current says, I would ration talking animal shows.
Hold on a minute. What does that entail?
Well, the Hacker Time's one of those.
I see, but no, Chris, for I am not an animal.
Kind of are, though, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. The abrupt ending harp suggests I am. For my leg is elevated, Chris, to suggest animal ways.
Peach Custard Firefly says, I would ration going on the trampoline.
Hold on a minute, Chris. You're conspiring with the viewer at home there, aren't you? Mentioning trampoline in the vain hope that I will clamber on the trampoline and hurt myself. Well, I'm not doing it, Chris. I'm not playing along with your trampoline banter.
No reactive gag there. Sorry.
Although, Chris, by a completely unrelated topic, I happen to have my trampoline back there. I got it back from the repair shop.
Oh,
the springs are gone akimbo.
Oh, yeah, but they did get rusty, didn't they?
Yeah, so I'm going to try it out now, see if it still works.
There's nothing to do with the email.
Nothing at all. Oh, Chris! Oh, Chris! I've hurt myself!
BBC UK, tell us, if you had to ration something, what would it be and why? We'll look at some more of your suggestions after Diddy movie.
I probably ration these links, Chris.
In the spirit of summer sizzle, Katie, hello Katie, watching at home, and sending this lovely wristband. How cool is that? Hey, so I thought I'd put it on Hilda, give her a bit of summer decoration. Oh, did it for Hilda as well? How thoughtful. What do you think of that, Hilda?
Oh, yes, I love it, thanks, Chris. And thank you very much, Katie, for sending in my lovely wristband, although it's on me ear and not on one of my many hooves.
How fantastic would you say it is?
It was fantastic.
Anyway, enough of that. Thank you very much, Katie. We're talking rations, guys. You're telling us what you'd have to ration if you had to and why. Last emails, though.
Oh, Chris, read them aloud with your head.
Beck, hello, Beck. Beck says, I would ration Yonko's jokes.
He's already done that, cocker. Yeah, he's not done one in the last 4 years.
Charming. And Louise, hello, Louise. Louise says, I would ration Hacker's shirts. Well, you know what, Louise? Me too. Because you're supposed to spread out a good thing. And this lovely curly fry shirt certainly needs to go away for quite some time.
Well, when the chips are down,
Fries
still works.
No, he's not Mother Nature. Enjoy.